So the VMAs, I really don't know what to say, but what the actual fuck was going on? So I figured that, you know, this was going to be beyond the music thing, but I feel like I'm just going to have it as a regular, like, kind of video on my channel. I don't feel like I'm going to really be going into that much detail with a lot of these performances because not a lot of them really spoke to me. None of them really, like, got me out of my seat. I just don't know. I just don't know. There was a lot of confusion, like there always is at these award shows. People didn't know where the hell they were going. People were getting up, getting down. Poor Cardi B, they had her going, and then she had this long, like she had this dress with this train. They had her going up the stairs and then down the stairs to go collect her award instead of having the girl come up on the stage with the award. Girl, come on. You're supposed to be catering to the actual, like, you know, recipient. So you should have gotten your ass up. There's like multiple cameras everywhere. They could have panned to the camera, went to the camera that, you know, was closest to where you were. Get your ass up on the stage. But anyway, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there because, again, stage directions, it was everywhere. It was all over the place, number one. Number two, we didn't have a proper host, which, what is a award show without a host? Which, you know, it's not that bad, you know, because I guess they couldn't find anybody, or they just, you know, didn't really want to, or they, you know, couldn't find somebody corny enough to really get up there and tell crap jokes. Although Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, they came close to doing that. Before we get into the performances once more. Okay, they came up there and Kevin was so, the both of them together are so animated, and people have been saying for a while that Tiffany Haddish is like the female Kevin Hart, and I agree, especially seeing them together in this instance. I was just like, oh no. And then, of course, Tiffany decided that she was going to come out here and, you know, say, first of all, Camila Cabello, or whatever the hell she said. I know that it wasn't Cabello. Okay, it's not that difficult for us to say Camila Cabello, Miss Tiffany Haddish. Trying to make yourself seem like you're not actually smart. Let's stop it, please, black people. Let's stop playing dumb, like we can't pronounce names, like we haven't heard the name said multiple times. You just did that for comedy, and it sucked. Anyway, also she tried to diss 5H. I did have to mention when she was mentioning Camila and how she was nominated for 5 different awards, but she did win really big last night, which, you know, I'm proud of her. You know, she really did her thing, and she rose to fame, and she, you know, she deserved those awards. Her fans are crazy about her. We know that already. But the fact that she brought Fifth Harmony into it, she's like, hey, Fifth Harmony, basically like saying like, oh, your girl, you know, she did good without you and all this stuff. We obviously know what she was trying to say, but I mean, I was just like, it was kind of uncalled for, and Camila was like, girl, like, no. But of course, you know, my girl Nicki Minaj, when she came up to accept her award, she got them together. I died. I have to show the clip.
Don't be coming for Fifth Harmony because Normani is that bitch.
Yes! But anyway, so Shawn Mendes opened up the show. Why? I don't know. They do this all the time. They do this all the time. You know, when people watch like an award show, they watch like a concert or something, it's always the first and the last performance that they are going to remember the most. The first one got them into it, and then the last one closed them out is the last thing on their mind. They're going to remember that one. Starting the show off with Shawn Mendes, we've done it in the past, I believe, and even then it was very forgettable. Usually that's the performances that I remember the most, the opening performance, and your opening performance is supposed to really draw people in. I really wasn't drawn in at all when it came to that performance, and it just, I don't know, to me, when you have an opening performance, it's supposed to get people up on their feet and have the, you know, people were up because it's Shawn Mendes and people like the song. I like the song too. In My Blood is actually a pretty deep song, and it's a good song. It's just, Shawn Mendes to me he does the same performance over and over and over. It's like, he's still performing Nothing Holding Me Back, and Stitches. Like, he's still performing those songs and it's a different song, but I still get the feeling that I got from those songs because nothing has changed. There's no new aesthetic, there's no visuals, there's nothing. Like, it's just him, which is fine usually. Like, it's important for you to kind of capture your audience's attention in a different kind of way when you come on to the and sing a different song. I'm not saying that you have to get up and do like all of this craziness, no crazy choreography or anything like that, but even just like subtleties, like subtle little things. I don't know. It's the VMAs, you know, it's the VMAs. It's supposed to be known for big like spectacles and everything. Your performances should reflect how your videos are, even if you want to do something like that, or if you have like an album, maybe reflect the theme of the album. But when it came to this performance, I really wasn't. It was expected, you know, it was very predictable, the performance. And not to say it was bad, no, you know, he gave us a little bit of vocals here, you know, he's talented on the guitar, whatever have you. It's always the same thing when we have a Shawn Mendes performance, and I'm kind of over it at this point. Moving right along, I don't know why I even spent that long on him. I shouldn't have spent like almost 3 minutes on him. There were a lot of short performances, and I know they do that sometimes too, just to kind of highlight some of the newer artists. But some of them are actually nominated for actual awards on this show, and I feel like they should have gotten a full like stage, not that little tiny stage in the middle. Okay, why was Haley Kiyoko over there? Why was Bassie, is his name Bassie or Basie? Why was he over there? He was nominated for an award. Jessie Reyez was also, I mean, I'm not crazy about her either, but why was she over on a small ass stage? They did that to her at the BET Awards too last year. Why in the world are you put it, when you have somebody who's actually nominated for an award on the show, I feel like they should also get like the chance to really showcase what they've got by being able to, first of all, perform their full song, at least one full song, and then also have the, you know, give them a little bit of a budget so that they can put on a really good performance. I mean, I don't know. Just this is me. I wasn't really here for it. Okay. Logic and this Kevin person came on. Where was this guy's range? He was like struggling to hit these notes. Yes, everybody has an off day. Everybody has an off day. Like, you hear my voice right now, it's like raspy. But then at that point, you have to make alterations. And this guy sounded like he was at the top of his range, and he really couldn't get control of where he was going. He was like screaming, and you could see the veins. It was pretty much like Shawn Mendes, the veins at the side of his neck. But I like the message. Logic always has really good messages in his songs. This one was like more about the immigration and about building of the building of the wall and all that. So yes, I love the aesthetic of it. I loved how he brought he always has like this trope of kids with him. I just love that about him. I love that about his artistry as a whole. So yes, I did like the performance. Wasn't really crazy about the vocalist on the track. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. This is my opinion. Not everybody's gonna like everything you like. Even if you did, I like the performance, but I mean, I'm nitpicking at this point. After that, Panic at the Disco. Another person in search of their range, not really knowing where to go with it, hitting all of these high notes, yet you can't seem to really sustain control when it comes to it. Then this high note that he hit at the end of the bridge, I was just like, what? Are you trying to do break some glass? I wasn't really feeling it like that. He was like, I don't know. It was okay, but I don't know. He was doing way too much, and I just wasn't really here for it like that. Gosh, like I said, Jessie Reyez came up. I'm not crazy about her voice either, but it was so short that I really didn't even get a chance to listen. I blinked and missed it. That's pretty much what happened with that performance. Next was Nicki Minaj. She came on and did Majesty and Barbie Dreams, a part of Fifi, I think, and then she was like, she did this little acapella part, which was, you know, cool. It was pretty standard. I mean, you know, the gold and everything was really nice, but I've seen it all before. I feel like it's the same kind of stuff that she's put on in the past, kind of just her, like, you know, going through the motions, you know, rapping her verses and hitting like a little choreography here and there, not really doing too much. But I mean, you know, it was a good performance. It was cool. It it was really sultry, sexy, and everything that we are used to when it comes to Nicki Minaj. Even though Miss Ma'am tells us that she, you know, she feels guilty for, you know, selling this sexual facade and being so overly sexual and that catering to, and that like kind of contributing to girls to kind of selling themselves for sex and being all sexual for likes on Instagram and stuff. But here you are right now wearing like little onesies and stuff, getting on stage. I don't know, you know, hypocrisy is real, especially in hip hop. For some reason, hypocrisy is real. We're moving right along. Okay, Hayley Kiyoko, she did a short stage. Like I said, why they put her on there? She was nominated with Cardi B for Best New Artist. Why can't you let the best new art, well, like, you know, the nominee for Best New Artist have a full stage? She only sang half her song. The choreo was cute, you know, the song is cute. I like the song Curious. It's cute. It's a cute song. I like it. But I wish that she was able to perform the whole thing. And on the actual big stage, like why, you know, I know she's a new artist, technically. She's been around for a while though, Hayley Kiyoko. That's my girl though. But, you know, I think she should have won. To be honest, I feel like she should have won. It would have been a good look for her, you know. But moving along. Then we had J-Lo come on, okay, and she did her video. First of all, she is the recipient of this year's Video Vanguard Award, and I see it, but we all wanted Missy to be. We all know that we wanted Missy to be the damn recipient for the Vanguard Award. It's been way too long, and she's been around for so long and been doing so. I mean, J-Lo has too. That's the thing. J-Lo has been around for a long time too, and so yes, it's definitely, you know, a good thing that she's gotten it. And it was a good thing, but I just feel like, I don't know, Missy really deserves it too. Like her videos and her music all together has just been monumental. But I'm not gonna be bitter about it. You know, J-Lo did a really good job actually. I was pleasantly surprised at how well she performed, not only with the dancing, because we know that she can kill an 8 count. We already know that about J-Lo. She's one of the greatest dancers in the industry right now when it comes to like putting on these live performances. She does a good ass job dancing. But I was pleasantly surprised that she really did a good job with her vocals too. Her, like, you know, she's holding these high sustained notes in like the 4th octave and even the 5th. I was like, okay, you got some, you know, you definitely trained yourself over the years and you got yourself together for these vocals. And you even slowed it down for a minute, let us know, hey, you know, I can sing still too. You know, I dance around, I gave you a cute little dance number, but I can also get up here and sing a little something for you. So I thought it was good. She looked great. Obviously, like her body is insane. Like, what the hell is actually going on? And she's like pushing what? She's like in her 40s and she's like looking this good. I liked how she went through all of the different parts. Although it did seem like she was jumping around a little too much. I would have liked a little bit more structure when it came to like what song because she started off and it was Waiting for Tonight. Oh, you will be here in my arms. And then she went into right into All My Party People in the club or whatever, is on the floor, the song, okay, on the floor. Then she went all the way through it, and then Jenny from the Block, all the, but she gave us what we needed. When she hit that Jenny from the Block, and when she also had Love Don't Cost a Thing, Love Don't Cost a Thing, I was like, ah! No. When she opens up that Jenny from the Block persona, I have to give it up because that's where I, you know, came to know J-Lo. That was when she first came out and she was doing that, like the hip hop, more of the hip hop stuff, you know, the dance club stuff and the Latin stuff that came a little later. But in the beginning, she was hitting that and when I'm Real came on, Ja Rule hit the stage, I was like, ah! But no, seriously, I love that song. I loved it. I didn't love DJ Khaled. Why is it that every single time he has a collaboration with somebody, he has to be so overly like animated? DJ Khaled, like every single time, another one. Another one. You need to sit your ass down, okay? Sit down. Get up, say your piece, and then sit down. Why am I hearing you throughout the entire performance, number one? Why am I hearing you all the way at the end? Why am I hearing you when she's trying to give her acceptance speech for the Vanguard Award? She literally had to say, okay, I love you too, Khaled. I love you, Khaled. Like, that was a way of saying, shut up, sit down, and let me finish speaking, okay? It was a mess. I mean, like, just shush. Shush. I love the aesthetic too. They had like a whole bunch of like bright, really, really bright colors and stuff, kind of representing New York and kind of that area of the Bronx that she comes from. The graffiti all over the place. I really like that too. That was a really good like center point of that performance too. The aesthetic, all of the dancing, the different dancers, the different songs that came out, and it really kind of like brought you through like how versatile she actually is as an artist, because she started off doing a lot of like hip hop and stuff and some R&B stuff, and then she has her Latin side, and then she also has her club, you know, house stuff, dance mixes, EDM. Like she's done it all, and she's done the acting and stuff, and it's really like it's a full circle thing. And she even was saying during her long ass acceptance speech, oh my God, so many people that she had to thank, and I mean. And talking about all of the stuff that she's done in the last 20 years, because she's been in the business now for over 20 years. Like, it's been 20 years. I'm like, oh, wow, that's great. But, like, it was a little bit long. It was very long-winded. She tacked on an extra, like, 10 minutes. Her acceptance speech alone tacked on an extra 10 minutes onto the damn award show. So I blame her for it going past the time. I love how A-Rod was back there, like... A-Rod was sitting up there and he's just like with his phone. He's like, "You're doing amazing, sweetie." I think about that meme with Kris Jenner with her phone, and she's just sitting there like that. Okay, anyway. And then first of all, I wanted her to do "Let's Get Loud, Let's Get Loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound." I love that freaking song, and I would have gotten my life with the damn with the hey 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 hey. I love that freaking song, and I wish she would have sang that song. Like, I wish she would have performed it. They only played it at like the end of her performance when she was like getting ready to go accept her award. I was just like, really? I feel like Cardi B should have given her the award. Like, she should have presented the award, not Shawn Mendes. First of all, Shawn Mendes, isn't he Canadian, number one? Number two, Cardi B is actually from the Bronx, New York, and so I feel like it would be a full circle thing for her to, and then she's also Latina. So I think about these things. Shawn Mendes has no kind of real connection, in my opinion, to J-Lo. I feel like Cardi B or even Camila Cabello would have more of a connection to J-Lo just because of not only the heritage, but where they come from. I don't know. But anyway, we're moving right along. This award show was so freaking long. I'm like at like 18 minutes now. I'm going to try and cut down as much as I can. Next came God Is a Woman. Yes. I loved it. Ariana Grande, now, you're always going to get good vocals. I didn't know that she was going to do something so aesthetically pleasing by having all of these women of different backgrounds. She had the black woman up there. She had a couple of Middle Eastern women. You know, obviously the white women were up there. I mean, come on. But then you also had each of them kind of representing a different faith, like a different religion. You had some women with crosses, and then you had some with the guards, with the hijab. I liked that. That was really like, that was good. That was good. I was like, okay, Ariana, I see you. And then at the end, it was a good performance. I was good. It was fine. It was great. Not really much I can say about the performance though, because it's a typical Ariana performance. It was just very aesthetically pleasing to me anyway. Pretty much, they came up there, they did a little snippet of their song. I wish they would have been able to sing their entire song. They weren't even nominated for anything this year. They weren't nominated for anything, were they? I don't even know, but aren't they on tour or something? But anyway, cute as always. I like seeing them up there. They're like really, you know, they're cool guys. Anyway, Travis Scott, Travis auto-tunes Scott, okay, and then his girl, Kylie Jenner, up in the audience, like literally doing nothing. She's just standing there smiling like this. You're doing great, baby. You're doing great. You're doing great. Like, oh my God. Like, no. I wasn't really feeling it. Okay visuals, but then like in the beginning, it was really like crazy, and the way that the camera was, it was just a little too much. It was a little too much. My eyes started hurting. I mean, I already have astigmatism, and so my eyes are already sensitive to light. And so when I'm sitting there watching the screen like pulse in front of me with all these flashing lights and all of these different colors, I'm just like, oh my God, please stop. I had to fast forward through a lot of the performance. I really wasn't. I was kind of just confused. I didn't know what really was going on at the end. He did a shout out to Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. I was like, what the hell? All right. Okay, so then we get the best choreo. Was it best choreo? It wasn't best choreo, but it was like best video with a message. Okay, and Childish Gambino won. Oh my God, I know everybody saw that Melanin Queen get up and accept the award for him. And then she also happened to have won for best choreography for the same video. And she got up there. I was like, oh my gosh, Black woman. Yes, come on through. And then she opened her mouth and spoke. She's like, I'm here accepting the award for Childish Gambino. And I'm like, she's British? Oh my gosh. But no, like I was really here for it. That was good. That was really good. But anyway, next on the stage was Maluma. Maluma, I loved that. I love the song first of all, and I loved everything about that. Although at the end I was like, this hoe actually like kissed him, like actually full on kissed him, and I was just like, okay, all right. I like the little, part that, Camila has to be all extra. She got up there and she started dancing with him, and, she tried to take all, she brought her mother too to try and dance, and he went right up on the stage. I said, oh, he said, you only get 4 seconds, bitch. He said you only get a couple of seconds, okay? I gotta finish this performance. You don't get to take up all the damn time because you've already won like 2 awards, and at this point I think it was like 2 awards or whatever. It's like you don't get everything. You don't get everything. But okay. But that was a cute moment. I actually liked that. It was so cute. It was cute. The one thing I really did like about this, like as a whole, this award show as a whole, is that diversity and everything was really like pushed. And that's something that has been tried, like they've been doing that for the last couple of years now, because it's important that we have diversity. It's important that we, extend our hand, like extend everything, all the opportunities and stuff to people of all colors, all shapes, all sizes, all everything, just so that it doesn't seem like we're only pushing one kind of narrative, that we're not only like trying to marginalize people. And I like that even in Maluma's performance, he didn't just have like light skin, exotic looking women. He also had some dark skinned women in there. Ariana Grande, same thing, dark skinned backup dancers. I like that there was like different tones and different colors of women and men and everything in the background, in the bands and everything else. And that's very important. It's very important, and it's definitely something that you have to like keep in, it's good. It's good. It's good. Oh God. I honestly don't want to talk about this at all. I don't, because it disappointed me to no end. Why can't MTV and the VMAs get this right? They did the same crap when it came to Prince. Actually, yeah. Why is it that they always tend to call freaking Madonna to come up? Isn't she your only like, legend? Is she the only like older artist that you can call on to kind of, pay tribute to an artist? Because she did the same thing with Prince, and at least then she actually tried to like give us a little performance or something. This time, all she did was tell a freaking story about herself. Not even if she met like Aretha and then they had some type of thing together. No, it was about how she, was $35 and everybody knows your story already, girl. $35 in your pocket, and left Detroit to go to New York to try and pursue your dreams and all this stuff, and then la la la, and then oh yeah, she's saying You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Would. She sang that song. And I thought that she was going to bust out and actually try to sing it. And I'm like, yeah, she ain't going to do that. She ain't going to do that. I'm just like disappointed. I'm like, Madonna, I'm like, what the actual fuck was going on? What like, MTV, I blame you for this bull crap. Okay, Aretha Franklin is a goddamn legend. Legend. She's a pioneer in music. Not just, you know, soul and R&B music. No, everything. Rock and roll. Like, she has done it all. And every artist, no matter who it is, has some type of, every artist of today especially, has some type of connection to Aretha Franklin in some kind of way. Even if, you know, Aretha's music didn't, you know, influence them directly, they were influenced by some other artists of the past or some other artists in general. And I bet you 9 times out of 10 that artist was has been influenced by Aretha Franklin or by somebody else who was influenced by Aretha Franklin. We don't have time for this bull crap. Every single time somebody passes away, you guys call yourself doing a tribute. We can't continue to keep on doing this. Like, it's ridiculous. Are we going to have to depend on BET next again to do the right thing? There are so many things that you could have done to do a tribute. All of these singers that you have that you could have called on to come on. To Jennifer Hudson could have done, Fantasia. There's so many other people that could have freaking. I would have been okay with freaking Tori Kelly getting up on stage and doing a damn tribute, because at least she can sing her ass off. Freaking Ariana Grande could have done a damn tribute. All of these singers you got, and you couldn't choose at least one of them to do a damn tribute? What the hell? What the hell, MTV? I'm upset now. I'm upset. I don't even want to talk about the last performance because it was Aerosmith and Post Malone, and I was just like, okay, whatever. You know, it was okay with the Dream On, Dream On. I'm like, oh, really? Okay. You know what, MTV? You guys are dreaming right now. If you think that that was okay to do, if you think that that was okay, I know Black Twitter is going crazy right now. I know that they went crazy over that thing, because what a tribute. They put a backdrop down and had her talk for 2 seconds before then presenting the award for best music video to Camila Cabello. I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. I'm sitting here so fucking confused because I just don't know why. This entire award show was confused as hell. Confused as hell. It's like they didn't even know what the hell was coming up next. First of all, they did not have a host, which usually the host is like a secondary character, but at least it keeps the show like kind of flowing, you know. Every single time we get it, somebody else is getting up on stage that we don't even know about. Sabrina Carpenter with her deep ass voice. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm just like sitting up here, like there's just so much random crap going on. It confused the hell out of me. I'm just like, what is this? And then you guys should get up, freaking Madonna, to get up there and talk about Aretha, well, excuse me, not talk about Aretha Franklin, but talk about herself and how she made it because she sang an Aretha Franklin song. You know how many people sing Aretha Franklin songs that get up there? I wanted to see like actual like footage, video footage. I wanted to hear somebody sing a performance, an actual vocalist get up there and kill a performance. You know, tribute to one of her songs. I wanted to see all of that, but I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any of that. You guys had the budget. You all had the budget. You just were lazy as hell and didn't want to put the shit together. It would have been so easy because all of these singers, they know Aretha songs by heart. You could have easily called one of them up and been like, hey, you want to do an Aretha tribute? You want to sing an Aretha song? Or have a whole bunch of them sing parts of her songs and get up there together and kill it. Like you know, it just didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. I hope that another award show that comes up, I hope they do it right. Because for as much as she has done for the music industry as a whole, she deserved so much better than that. So much better. And I am so freaking pissed off at you for the crap. This is the kind of bull crap that I'm talking about. Every single time we do one of these reviews and stuff, there's always some fuck shit. It don't make no damn sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why? That's all I can really ask. That's the main question of this award show is why? Why was this done? Why wasn't this done? Why did you decide to go about this in this way? Like, what is actually going on? Nothing made sense. That is all I have to say about this award show. Listen, there were some good performances. Like, my favorite performances had to be J-Lo. I liked Pretty Much. I liked Ariana. I kind of liked Nicki, but it could have been better. Who else? I mean, that was pretty much it. I really didn't care too much for any of the other performances. None of the other ones really. Maluma was cute, but but again, like, I wasn't really here for any of the other performances like that. They didn't really like get me out of my seat, and it just wasn't all that great, to be honest. And I'm just like sitting up here like, why? Like, why do we continue to do stuff? Like, it gets me so upset. But I think that, again, what got me to the boiling point was that crappy Aretha. It wasn't even a tribute. It literally was not even a tribute at all. At all. I'm gonna go make me some tea so I can calm down. I'm gonna get me some herbal tea, okay? Cut up the leaves myself. I'm gonna put a pot of hot water on the stove, and I'm going to make some tea. And hopefully when we come back for another award show review, it'll actually be better, and I won't have to go off like I did today. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Let me know what you guys thought about the VMAs. Were you like me and you were just kind of disappointed? Did you like performances that I didn't like? If you did, then please tell me, and please tell me why you liked the performance, and we can discuss about it in the comments. You know, there's no hate. There's none. You know, in my mind, I just feel like the VMAs has become a huge event, and I feel like each year it gets worse and worse and worse, and they just kind of hit rock bottom with this one, especially with the crap that they did. Aretha, disrespectful, just disrespectful. This award show was disrespectful. Anyway, have a good day, guys.